Welcome to Supers Live. It's Go Fast Night for the 18th Annual Topless 200. Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. I'm your host, Bob Gangwer, and we are getting ready to go fast here at the home of the Supermodifieds, Oswego Speedway, for the 18th Annual Topless 200. Man, it is going to be an exciting run here tonight as, boy, we saw some really fast times during practice for tonight's time trial event. Only 10 cars in tonight, so a little bit short. We won't have any heat races or a B main, but we will have plenty of action on the track as guys try to keep the cars underneath them. They've really been hanging it out in hot laps here tonight. Let's give you a little backstory on the Super Modified Ultimate Payment Racing Series. We started in 2004 as a way to give back to the real super modified division and injured super modified drivers. You can make a donation and rest assured that that money goes straight to injured super modified drivers and their families in times of need. So right now we've got a program to sponsor a topless 200 lap for just $1. You can do a lap for $1 and sponsor your favorite racer. You can say good luck to him. You can advertise your business with just $1 to sponsor a lap of the Topless 200 to help injured super modified drivers. And also, fans, this is all for you. This is all for you. We want to see you vote for Best Appearing Car, and you can do that for the Breeze Graphics Best Appearing Car Award. And it's real easy. You go to supers.net or click the link in the chat on Twitch, and you can vote for your favorite car, wing and non-wing super modified. It's Fans' Choice tonight, sponsored by breezegraphics.com, Automotive Art, and Custom Decals. So make sure you do that here tonight. Choose your favorite. Let us know who you're going to be cheering for, who you think is going to set on the pole for the 18th Annual Topless 200. There ain't too many dadgum sim races that have been around as long as this one, and it has got a lot of history. Dave O will be going for his third pole. If he does it, he will tie Ray Sand Jr. for most front row starts. Ray had 3 poles and 1 outside front row, so it's going to be exciting to see if he can do it. New York leads the way in amount of front row starts by state with 18 of them. Last year's pole sitter Brad Keyser not here. He's on vacation. If you're tuned in, Brad, we hope that you're watching and enjoying yourself. And we know that real life is more important than sim racing. So we hope that you can make it back soon. Also, Keith Powell unable to be here tonight. No internet at his house, and he will have to take his Supers option to be able to start the Topless 200 tomorrow night. In all, there have been 13 different drivers to set on the Topless 200 pole since 2004, and said Ray Sand Jr. has the most. Dave all will be looking to tie that tonight. The current track record is a 15.545 or 645, and I think we could see that broken here tonight. Qualifying order was done earlier in the evening prior to practice when the drivers came into the drivers channel for TeamSpeak. And our first car out on the racetrack here tonight will be the number 14 of Bobby Hayduck. Bobby Hayduck out of Brook Park, Ohio, will be first out on the track. Anthony Corsiniti will come up right behind him, then Rapid Ryan Clunas. So we've got a good mix of faster guys and slower guys, and we're getting ready to go. Hang on, folks. It's time to go for the pole of the 18th Annual Topless 200. Bobby Hayduck out of Brook Park, Ohio, in the Gannon Auto Sales, Bronx Country, number 14. First on the track. Your eyes on that driver who's a former flagman. Hayduck moving out on to the 5/8 mile speedway here in Oswego, New York, to begin his time trial run. His third year of super modified sim racing. He comes off of turn number 4, and that blue and green number 14 takes the green flag to give it his best shot for the run for the pole. Ramey Engines powering that number 14 Extreme chassis. Here he comes out of turn number 4 to complete lap number 1. Let's see what he stops the blocks at. Bob Hayduck with a 16.8 813, 16, 813. Here comes Haydock. He's going to see if he can pick it up a little bit on lap number 2. And no, he does not pick it up on lap number 2. Actually, he does. It's a 7:10. Whoa, wow. What was I looking at? A 16:7:10 for Bobby Haydock. Anthony Corsiniti, the next driver on the Speedway here at Oswego, and Corsiniti having a great run last night in Supers Nationals, finished up in second place. Former Rookie of the Year takes the green flag to start his time trial run. Cheer him on, ladies and gentlemen, in the teesforecast.com, number 12. Corsiniti out of North Syracuse, New York. You see the lightning bolt on the hood. And he is fast, a little bit of a bobble. Let's see lap number 1 for Anthony Corsiniti to the top, a 16 flat, 16047 for Anthony Corsiniti as he shoots down the backstretch into turn number 3. Corsiniti trying to set the bar high off of turn 4, a little wide, gets her squared up. Checkered flag flies, and he does not go faster on lap number 2. It's a 16173, 16173. Keep score as we go along, folks. So far, Corsiniti on the pole with a 16047. Bob Haydock second quick with a 16710. Now, here comes a super fast driver, another former Rookie of the Year, hailing from Oswego, New York, and the simability.com. It's Rapid Ryan Clunin. Clunin starts his time trial run, and you can bet he is one of the favorites to set on the pole here tonight in that beautiful yellow and red Hawk Jr. chassis machine. Hooked up and flying. Looks good off of Ford. It's a fast one. A 15.795 for Clunin. Right to the top on lap number 1. Let's see what he has for lap number 2. Looks good in 3. A little bit of a drift in the middle. Squares it off of 4. Sits up in the center of the track and not as fast. Lap number 1 going to stand. But lap number 2, a 15.931. So a 7.95 fast right now. Provisional pool for Rapid Ryan Clunin. Next out onto the racetrack from Lansing, Michigan, driving the Dowker Titanium Roadster, sponsored by Wholesale Diamond Exchange and the Michigan Hill Gang. Here's one of the favorites, ladies and gentlemen. He may not be the fastest, but he's always the most fun. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 42, Dowker Titanium Roadster, Carl Banzai Becker. Becker, 78 years old, coming down to complete lap number 1. And there it is. How about that? A 16.947 for Becker. Not as fast as the young guns, but sure does look smooth out there. Becker coming off of turn 4. Awfully nice line for Carl Banzai Becker. The veteran comes in. And so far, folks, we're seeing that the second lap is not as fast. That holds true for Carl Banzai Becker as well out of Lansing, Michigan. His second lap, a 16992. 16992 on lap number 2. Well, here comes another one of the favorites to set on the front row. Don't know if he's got enough for the pole. This driver has seen a lot of wall time, but also has 2 wins to his credit this season. Quite a few podiums out of Elyria, Ohio in the Midwest Supermodified Series, number 22, Zach Sears. The Zach attack on the track right now. Sears in the 22. Down the back chute on the green flag. Off turn number 4 he comes. Lap number 1 in the bag. Second quick with a 16.039. 16039 for Sears on lap number 1. And here comes lap number 2 to the top for Sears. A 15.715. Knocks Clunin down to second right now. 15.715. The new mark to beat for the pole of the Topless 200. Out next onto the racetrack from Goshen, Indiana. Sponsored by Smoky Bones Down Home Kitchen. And White Lightning Transportation, Danny Ray. Green flag flies. Another octogenarian. I think that's how you say it when guys are 70, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but Danny Ray, 73 years old, on the hammer out there. So we've got 17-year-olds and we've got 70-year-olds out there. Here comes Ray to complete lap number 1, and he's going to have to pick it up. 17.206, slowest on the track right now. Oh, and a big crash in the backstretch. Rips the right front wheel off. Danny Ray gets loose out of turn 2. That ends his run. He's going to set with 1 lap here today, 17.206. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next out onto the racetrack. A 2-time pole sitter of the Topless 200 has the season championship wrapped up for his 2nd Supers Championship. He hails from Union, Connecticut. He's sponsored by the TMS Wolfpack. Keep your eyes on the Black Beauty of Dave-O. Speedy Man takes the green flag, heads down into turn number 1. Oh, shoots into 3. Tracking to be fastest right now. Off of 4, a nice solid line. And not yet. 2nd quick right now with a 7.75. Dave-O looking for his 3rd pole. Can he get it done? He's going to have to pick it up. Here he comes. And to the top with a 5.50. A new track record for Dave-O. Dave-O on the pole with a new track record here at Oswego Speedway for non-linked Supermodifieds. A 1.5550. What a run. Wow, Dave-O. Well, we'll double check. We've got a bit of a discrepancy on the track record there, but on the track right now, let's follow the driver out of Cicero, New York, into turn number 3. It's Stephen Vincent. Vincent in the creative assistant machine, a nice looking race car, black and gold. Lap number 1 in the books, and he slots in at 5th quick right now with a 16.403. Here he comes, lap number 2. And a little bit faster, or actually, yes, quite a bit faster with a 182. Oh, a nice run for Vincent. Good job by the driver out of Cicero, New York. Next out on the racetrack from Goshen, Indiana, driving the B&G Racing Photos, number 25. RW Woodworking, a sponsor for 2018 pole sitter Bob Gangler. And a 16.1 for Gangler on lap number 1. And not as good. 16.5 on lap 2, so a tough run for Gangler. Dick Schuler going to be coming out next onto the racetrack. Schuler out of Chisago City, Minnesota. Sponsored by Gooby Beer and Shoe Racing, Dick Schuler. Last qualifier. Green flag. Former crew member of an Oswego Speedway Supermodified, Schuler. hooked up and rolling down the backstretch. Ricky Dicky, they call him. 16.848. That puts him 8th quick right now. 16848 on lap. Oh, hang on, Dick. That was a little sketchy out there. Almost lost in the same place Danny Ray did. Still trouble for the 56. Dick Schuller going to be looking for some Gooby beer after this run. Boy, he had his hands full out there. Slower on lap number 2. A 17.828. So Dave O takes the pole for the Topless 200 with Zach Sears outside row number 1. A new track record for Dave O. Fantastic run for him to put it on the pole in the TMS Wolfpack number 11. We're going to take a quick break. We'll get the front row starters on the front stretch for the shot, the picture, and we'll talk to your pole sitter and row 1 starter, Zach Sears. You're enjoying live Supermodified Sim Racing, the finest, on the Supers Broadcasting Network. Come right back after the break. Welcome back to Supers Live, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you could join us. We got to hit the right buttons and turn the wrong knobs, I guess. Well, we are back live on the Supers Broadcasting Network with our 2022 18th Annual Topless 200 pole position driver, Dave O. Congratulations, Dave. A couple of solid laps out there, including the new track record of a 15.550. Did you know that you had that in the bag this year? That was quite a run after running a 7.75. Was that all planned to go a little slower on the first one and save the tires, and then pick it up on the second one?
Certainly not planned, Bobby. Definitely wanted to get out there and do a good lap early, and I hit something out there on the track, and it jolted the car around as I was going into turn 3, and kind of spooked myself and just missed the line there the first lap. And once I saw it was good enough for the front row, that second lap really didn't matter at that point. Was just committed to sending it, and about looped it off 4, but was able to hang on and somehow squeeze out just in front of Bradford to reclaim that track record that he took last year.
Well, that's been a lot of track records in a short amount of time, in less than a year, that between yourself and Brad Keyser have been able to lower it. Dave, this is your 3rd pole for the Topless 200. You're now tied with Ray Sand Jr. Only 13 drivers have ever set on the Topless 200 pole. You're one of them, and now you've got 3 of them. It just keeps getting better and better. You're going to try to keep a connection. I know that's been your Achilles heel here lately. What have you done to your internet or your connections to make sure that you can run all 200 laps tomorrow night?
Well, I think we're on our 4th Topless, 3rd or 4th, and we're on our 3rd different setup. So I'm not home, I'm still away. So I'll be running on my friend's G29 at his place.
Well, how tough is that, Dave, to not be on your own equipment and get settled in for the 200 lapper?
It's a little tough, but I did run this earlier in the year, and then past 2 weeks or so we've run this, so decently comfortable with it. Way more comfortable now than I was when I first got onto it. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, Dave, I want to wish you the best of luck. Congratulations on your 3rd Supers Topless 200 pole, and just a fantastic run with a new track record. What a way to bring the end of the season. One more to go tomorrow night. We'll be watching that number 11 TMS Wolfpack Black Beauty.
Thank you.
Well, the guy sitting on the outside of the front row, maybe not too much of a surprise considering how well he's done this season. Zach, when you haven't been upside down or backwards or flipping up on a wall, you've been on the podium and doing awfully well out there in your number 22 Midwest Super Modified Series machine. How nervous were you going into tonight to try to sit on the front row and knowing that you had guys like Ryan Clunan, Anthony Corsiniti, and Dave O that you had to topple?
Honestly, like going in, it was more of if I can even run faster than Ryan. He was kind of the main worry going in, especially with I don't really have to worry about Dave. He's going to beat me no matter what. He's going to beat whoever he goes against. It was more of just trying to focus on Ryan, seeing what Ryan was going to run. I kind of Thursday night when we raced, I put down a lap, see what I could actually run. But I mean, Dave gave me a setup, and I decided to go try to run it, and I still was slow, but somehow I still beat out Ryan.
Back, what's going to be the key? What's going to be your main focus tomorrow in the 200 lapper? You don't have a lot of these under your belt, and trying to get to the finish one has been a struggle for you. What have you changed? What's your mindset going into tomorrow night's topless 200 at Oswego?
I think Dave told me to stay away from other cars. For one, I have a problem with that. I guess running into people. I guess that's the first key is stay away from people. I guess keep the car underneath me, and obviously keep the tires.
Zach, what do you feel are your chances tomorrow night for a win here in the topless?
Well, if Dave disconnects, probably I don't even know. But I mean, going into the topless, we'll see what happens, and whatever happens, happens. I guess.
Well, wish you best of luck tomorrow night in Midwest Super Modified Series number 22, Zach. Nice run to the front row.
Thank you.
Well, your provisional starters after those two hot shoes, Ryan Clunan looking in, and looks like the 25 will take his guaranteed starting spot, move Clunan to the outside of row number 2. And Ryan is an awful fast race car driver. He almost won the Supers Nationals last night and then had a computer glitch. We're hoping that he's got that fixed. Anthony Corsiniti will go away from inside row number 3. Stephen Vincent's scheduled to go in sixth starting position tomorrow night. And then Bobby Hayduck will go away from inside row number 4. Next to him, Dick Schuler. And in the fifth row for the qualified cars, the number 42 of Carl Becker and the 08 of Danny Ray. The old guy row, ninth and 10th there in row number 5. Well, fans, we're almost over with the season. You still have time to make a donation to Supers for the Topless 200. Sponsor a lap for just $1 a lap. You can sponsor a lap and say good luck to guys like Zach Sears or Dave O and wish them the best in the 200 lapper coming up tomorrow night. The original 200 lap super modified sim race since 2004. We've been doing this online. There's just nothing else like it. It's going to be a challenging event no matter how many drivers end up racing it. And you can bet that attrition is always part of the game and trying to keep the car underneath you, like Zach said, all the way to the finish line. So we'll see what Dave O has, if he can lead all 200. It's been done 3 or 4 times in the history of the race. And we expect that Dave O will be one of the favorites tomorrow. Well, make sure you tune in tomorrow night, 8:30. You'll be able to watch Dave O, Zach Sears, and the rest of the Supers gang go 200 laps for the 18th Annual Topless 200 at Oswego Speedway. We want to say thank you to First to Finish Race Servers, BreezeGraphics.com, Hairbag Studios, Icings on Top, Specialty Cakes for All Occasion, proud sponsor of the Supers, Triple Crown of Super Modified Sim Racing, which Dave O is going for a perfect Triple Crown tomorrow night. I want to make sure you tune in to see that. Grid-finder.com. Find your place on the grid and be a Grid Finder approved sim racing league like Supers. Burger Smokehouse, simple family tradition since 1927 on the web at smokehouse.com. And Wags Custom and Cool Awards, making guys like Dave O look cool in Victory Lane, and especially BMK Logistics, bringing your Amazon products to you in speedy delivery style. I'm Bob Gang. We're reminding everybody that, you know what, 45 years ago today, we lost one of the greats in entertainment, and we like to entertain you here tonight. So in the spirit of the king of rock and roll, Thank you. Thank you very much. Keep a wing side up and wheels to the ground.
Well, if you're gonna do it, I say do it with someone you love. And if you're going through it, I say do it with someone you love. I've been around a long time, in and out of love. But if you're gonna do it, I say do it with someone you love.